Everybody, I'm Ross McDonald from Gauchi Media. Thank you for tuning in. This is the weekly wrap up, and again, we are going to cover what happened in the market, how it's been affected in the last week since the FTX breakdown. Let's get right to it. How was your week? Was it stressful? Was it okay? Did you get some fresh air? Let's look quickly at these numbers here and see how the market has done. Bitcoin has held for the last week, currently at $16,653, down almost a percent in the week. That is quite stable despite what has happened in the market and all of the controversy and the difficulties and the mudslinging and the complaining. There's a few people out there who have been positive. Shout out to everyone who's been able to do that and look at the opportunity we have to refine our industry. Ethereum is down 4.4% on the week. We see BNB is down 4.4% as well. XRP is up 2.2%, waiting for some news there, which hasn't broken yet about the court case. Cardano is down 7%. Dogecoin's up 1.3%. Matic or Polygon is down 14%. That's a big drop. So what have we been looking at? This is the 2-hour time window of Bitcoin over the last week. And as you can see, we have a bit of a wedge pattern. What does this indicate to me? Well, based on the trading volume that we see here for Bitcoin and Tether, for example, 27 billion on the day. That is today only, remember, for Friday. Tether, 35 billion. These are some pretty standard volumes that we saw even before this market crash. What does that tell me? Everyone is basically holding on to their butts, wondering what is going to happen next. So when you see this wedge pattern here, you can see that there's less and less price volatility. Although there is trading, people are sort of waiting and watching. They're expecting a further drop, or they're expecting a market recovery. And what that means is it's balanced itself out. The emotion has subsided. Everyone is sort of looking to see what happens next. And to be honest, a lot of this is hinging on what is going to happen with FTX. If there's a ton more negative news, we could probably expect a market drop. If things balance out for a while and nothing sort of blows up and it's going to take years for this to unravel with FTX, we might see a market recovery. It is hard to say what happens next. So as I say every week, try not to predict the market, try to react to it. Now, there are people who are saying, I would never buy cryptocurrency in this market. There are other people saying that I'm buying it up like crazy. You have other people who are saying, I'm going to dollar cost average. Which is the safest bet? Probably the dollar cost average. But you got to make your own, do your own research, and you've got to make your own decisions. Looking at the Ethereum chart here, very similar. It's a mirror of Bitcoin, and a lot of the cryptocurrencies are. So, what do we keep doing? Look at the market and just watch what happens. Maybe there are some buying opportunities. Trust Wallet token up 92% on the week. Look at that. Hopefully some people did very well there. But on the opposite side of it, Crow from Crypto.com down 15.72%. Why? Mudslinging. And they even had Chris, their CEO, held a Spaces, a video, and he was just saying, look, our business doesn't have a lot of hedging. We make money on transactions, and they're not doing major trades. Their business model is pretty sound. And it's funny that even though they made that statement, it still dropped. Market sentiment was this week, watch out for Crypto.com. People were expecting it to tank, and it caused the token to suffer. The company seems stable, but again, you got to do research. You got to watch this stuff. Same thing with Solana, down 16%. Maker down 15%. The Near Protocol down 15%. These are the biggest drops that we see in the market, and you'll have to watch accordingly. As we go into NFTs, we're seeing blue chips do very well. Obviously, Bored Ape Yacht Club, CryptoPunks, Otherdeed, Mutant Ape, they're always at the top because their floor price is so high. So if you want to look through and see what else is happening, you have to eliminate these high floor price NFTs if you're not going to dabble in them or be able to do anything, and look at other things. Look, we've got a project here called 1984 Worldwide. Nothing to do with 1984 Wonder Woman, as you might think. Totally separate brand. I love 1984. It was a good year for movies. I have no idea what this is. I'll have to look into it. But low floor price, 0.15, and yet at the same time, they did 117 ETH in volume, which in this market, that's amazing. Another one in the top 10, Gazers by Matt Kane. It's just an abstract art that's been put out there. It just came out this week. 25 ETH floor price. Now, when you're looking at an NFT and you want to get an idea how big the community is, check out the far side there. Look at Matt Kane. 404 wallet owners out of 10,000. Out of 1,000, and 37 of them listed. So that's a very high floor price. You're going to have no liquidity in this type of project. You want to buy this and you want to sell it to someone else, you, like any other NFT, you've got to find one person. Small community. 404 people own it. That would be difficult to sell again. But if you're into that art and you're in the community, maybe it's not difficult. You look at other things like Otherdeed, other side, 34,000 owners. And you've got 10, which is 3406 of the 100,000 that are even listed. There's supposed to be more land coming out down the road for that. But this is how you make evaluations and keep working your way through the bear market like many of us are doing. So that is it for the breakdown for this week. Thanks for tuning in. Stay positive, stay safe, make smart decisions, and have a great day, everybody. We'll see you next week on the weekly wrap-up with Gaussian Media.